Good morning. It's Colleen, Mrs. Corey here, ready to do our next activity, and it's called Conversation Cubes, okay? And what I have are my conversation cubes, and I'm going to roll these dice, and then I'm going to pick a question that I want either you or the person you're with to answer, okay? This way you can learn more about each other. If you're not able to verbalize your answers, but you have your answer, you can think it in your head and not verbalize it out loud. That's okay. And whoever's with you, whether it's a mom, a dad, a sibling, grandma, grandpa, somebody who lives with you, aunt, uncle, they can also answer the question out loud. So if you need to pause between each cube, you can do that. And that way it gives you enough time to answer. You can pause the video, okay? But these are all some awesome questions that give you some chances to start a conversation. You might want to do them at home during dinner if you guys have been eating dinner together every night during this stay-at-home order. It'll help do some little conversation starters for some different information you might not know about your family members too, okay? All right, so I'm gonna roll my cubes, and my first cube says, do you have a pet? And I'm going to answer that question so that you have an idea of what answer I would give you. I actually have 3 pets at my house. I have 3 dogs. Their names are Cuddly Dudley, Rags or Rags-a-Muffin, and Bailey. And all 3 dogs are small dogs. The first 2 I mentioned are Silky Terriers, and they are 14 and a half years old. So they're kind of like little old men, and they're brothers. And then my last dog is younger. She's only 8 years old, and she's a Japanese Chin. So I have 3 pets at my house. Let me know if you have any pets. And if you do have pets, share what you know about them. Okay, here's our next one, and I really like this one. What kind of music do you like? There are all different kinds of music. I'll answer it for myself, and then you can think of your answer and share it with who you're with. I pretty much like pop or top 40 type music, but there's other types of music. There's country, there's jazz, there's hard rock, there's Christian, there's classical. So share with whoever you're with what kind of music you like, and make sure you know what kind of music they like. Okay, my next one that came up is, and I like this one because we're getting warmer weather. It says, what do you like to do in warm weather? And I like warm weather, but I don't like really hot weather. So there's a difference. So warm weather is like 70 degrees, sunny, maybe a few clouds in the sky. And hopefully we'll be getting some of those temperatures soon. Most likely we'll get that kind of weather in May and June. And I like taking walks with my family in warm weather. I like taking my dogs for walks. I like going outside and gardening or cleaning up my yard. And sometimes I just like to go outside and sit in that kind of weather and just take it all in, maybe read a book or listen to an audio book. So those are all things you might do in warm weather, but why don't you answer now what you would like to do in warm weather? Okay, I think one of my dog friends has come to visit. Hi, this is Rags. I'm gonna pick Rags up if he'll let me and bring him on the video so you can see him. Come here, Rags. Hi, Rags. Oh, here's Rags. Hello. I'm sitting at my dining room table, so Rags thinks that I might have some food for him. Mwah. Rags, do I have any food for you? No, I do not. I do not have any food for Rags, even though he would love to eat some food right now. I'm sorry, Rags, nothing up here for you. Maybe Mr. Corey will come and get Rags for me for a minute so that I finish my video. Okay, so Rags, sit with us while we do the next one. All right. I love the question on this one. What is your happiest memory? Here, Mr. Corey. Oh, take Rags. He doesn't have any food. Maybe give him a treat so he is happy. All right. What is your happiest memory? I would say some of my happiest memories are with my family. When I was younger, my happiest memory was going on a family vacation, and we went to Disneyland. Oh, I got little doggy hairs on my nose. All right, another happy memory is when I got married. Another happy memory is when I had my kids. But any memory that is a happy memory counts. So think of your happiest memory. All right. Ooh, here's another good one. If you were an animal, what kind would you be? I know some people like zoo animals. Some people like pets. Some people like wild animals. If I could be any animal, I think I would either be a dog because I just love dogs, or I would be a polar bear because I think they're beautiful, powerful creatures, but they're also so gentle. So I think I would also like to be a polar bear. Think about what you would like to be and why. All right, our next question is, oh, it's a fun one. What kind of ice cream do you like? That's a fun question. I love chocolate chip. I also like, there's one called Pralines and Cream from Baskin Robbins that has like little caramel and nuts in it. And I also like cookie dough. What kind of ice cream do you like? You can name more than just one. And again, remember, if you're somebody who does not verbalize to talk, you can think of the answer, or you could even use your device to let someone know your answers. All right, we're gonna do our next round. We've got to mix up our cubes again, and I'm rolling them on the table. Here you go, look, I just rolled them all on the table. And let's see which questions came up this time. On this one, it says, who is your best friend? That could be someone in your family. It could be someone you know from school. I'd have to say I have a few best friends, and that's okay too. Best friend usually means one person, but maybe it means more than one person for you. If Mrs. Corey had to name her best friend, it would actually be a few. It would probably be my husband, Mr. Corey. It would be my mom. And it would be my friend Sharon that I've known since high school. All right, think about who you would name. All right, here's our next one. What are you most proud of? What are you most proud of? It could be something you did at school. It could be something you did with your family. It could be something you did on your own. It could even be something you did with the help of somebody else. I know I am most proud of my two daughters, Anna and Erin. And I'm most proud of them because I've worked hard to be their mom and to raise them to be good people. Something you might be proud of is finishing your voc job for today, going out on a new job, being a good helper to your parents. Think about some different things that make you proud and that you are most proud of. Remember, proud means you feel you did a great job on something and worked your hardest. All right. Okay, our next question is, what sport do you like? All right. Here's the thing, some people like sports, some people don't like sports, and that's okay. So you might say, I don't really like sports, but you might say, hey, I like baseball, because you like to watch baseball games on TV or go to baseball games. You might be a White Sox fan or a Cubs fan. At my house, we're White Sox fans, but I know a lot of Cubs fans. And I like the Cubs too. It's just the White Sox are my favorite team, okay? You might like football and the Chicago Bears, or hockey and the Blackhawks. Think about some sports that you like, and it might be a sport you play, or it might be a sport that you watch on TV. All right, our next conversation cube says, name one thing that you can't live without. So it could be water, because all of us need water to live. Okay, so that's like a basic answer. But if I had to say if there was one thing I can't live without, I can't live without my family, because they make me happy, they support me, they're there for me. What is one thing you can't live without? Maybe it's your scooter that helps get you around. Maybe it's your pet, because you just love them so much. Maybe it's one of your favorite games. So think and see what you would say is one thing you can't live without? All right, we've got 2 more conversation cubes coming up. And the next one says, everybody has dreams, okay? So this one is about dreams. What was the strangest dream you have ever had? What's the strangest dream you have had? It might be about going to a place you've never been. It might be about going on an airplane or a roller coaster. It might be about meeting someone you never thought you would ever meet. So some dreams are strange and they're kind of odd or different. A strange dream, though, could be something that you never thought you could ever do. And those are kind of cool dreams, too. My strangest dream was about going down or going up an escalator. And I used to be afraid of escalators when I was a kid. And I had a dream that I fell backwards down the escalator. But then I would wake up, so I never got hurt. It was very strange. And then finally, I think I just was less afraid of the escalators, and then the strange dreams stopped. So the big thing to remember is, even if it's a bad dream, it's just a dream, it's not real. And even if it's a dream you've had a few times, it won't keep happening. It's just your brain's way of processing a scary situation, a fun situation, maybe some problem you're having. All right, here's our last cube. Oh, I like this one. When is your birthday? And what would you like to do on your birthday? So think about, when is your birthday? You can say it out loud or just think it. And what is one thing you would like to do on your birthday? Miss Colleen's birthday is June 8th. I was born a long time ago. The year was 1968. I know that sounds like really far away. So my birthday is 6/8/68, and for my birthday this year, I would like to be able to go out and celebrate it, and we won't be in this coronavirus lockdown anymore, and I will spend it with some friends and family. So I think that's what most of us are missing during this time, if we have relatives or friends that we can't see right now. We're looking forward to seeing them again. Luckily, we are with wonderful families who are looking out for us and taking care of us. But think about some great things you would like to do for your next birthday. And your partner who's with you might share what they like and what they would like to do for their birthday. All right, well, everyone, we did a great job today on our conversation cubes. I hope everyone is doing well. I miss all of my students and their families. And I look forward to my next video with you. And I'm not sure what the next one's going to be. I've got a few things in mind, but I hope you enjoyed our conversation cubes today. Take care, everybody. Great seeing you. Bye-bye.